here we go. Got Voyager and Shotgun Doggy. So this is going to be really throwing me off because I actually have no idea who's playing who. I don't know if I've ever seen any of these players before. I have to assume Shotgun Doggy is Sylvanos, right?
Shotgun Doggy is in fact a Clairen. Voyager is a Sylvanos.
Okay, got it. Thank you. And in the time it took to get that established, Voyager already dropping the first stock. This is such an interesting matchup because, like, one thing that Sylv struggles with a lot is having this, like, blind spot and also hurtbox extension on a lot of his moves. And, ooh, great pickup from Voyager. But yeah, like I was saying, Clairen is a character that feels like she can really abuse the weaknesses of Sylv, which is all well and good, if not for the fact that Clairen also gets super outranged, and when range is your biggest strength as a character, you don't want to be getting outranged. This matchup can actually look really rough. It's such an interesting matchup, because it's one of those matchups where it feels like it should be really good for Clairen, but then it ends up not being really good. In fact, being pretty rough. Great nair to catch the pin there. Downstrong going to be able to cover a lot of space, but the furthest possible burrow going to be able to get Voyager out of there. The nair into the upstrong, no tipper. Love these stalls, but no tech on the down air. Shotgun Doggy going to be able to go up one stock here, but Voyager kind of has to take this stock soon. Not bleeding any extra credit yet, but yeah, it's also so hard for Clairen to recover in this matchup. Like, that down tilt will just scoop Clairen right off the ledge, and it is terrifying. Oh, love the bait out of the counter, just to fade back into the dash attack. That was beautiful. No SD. Okay, good. No SD. Here comes Shotgun Doggy getting a grab. Down tilt's going to get parried. Side B, grab. Just to play around the platform a little bit. Gets a little cheeky with it, but not quite. Voyager going to be able to get back. Here comes the Howl. Dash attack, not going to be able to find it. As the chase with the pedal wave. Looking for the Howl into the down strong confirm on the platform. Not quite going to connect. Great DI from Shotgun Doggy. Really good awareness there. Good parry. That down strong, that's gonna survive. Up there. No back air. The down strong, that should do it though. Yep. At that point, there was really no right DI. Because if you DI in, you die off the top. You're up on the platform there. Here we go. Ooh, counterpicked a Wrastor for Shotgun Doggy. Really interesting matchup here. This is not a matchup I know a ton about, because I have seen a lot of Sylv. I have not seen a lot of Wrastor. Which is weird and backwards from how it probably should be. That Nair is going to be killing super early. DI's hard out on it from Voyager. Burrow, going to be able to get back to stage. There's dash attack. Sylv, this is maybe the one character that Sylv doesn't have a terribly hard time killing. The range advantage is really nice, and the ability to juggle Wrastor is also extremely helpful. But also, Sylv will just get bursted in on and die. As Wrastor tends to do to many a character, but especially Sylv. Outside of that, I don't know what this matchup really looks like, but it's looking really good for Wrastor right now if this match is anything to go off of. That forward air, going to be able to take the stock. Big DI down. Great chase from Shotgun Doggy, though, into the forward clap. Not going to be able to find a kill, but that's a ton of damage. Voyager kind of reeling right now. And that's going to do it. Really beautiful string from Shotgun Doggy, and that's going to bring us to a 1-1. That Wrastor counterpick was commanding. This kind of late meta threat of a character that we've been seeing. We'll see what the answer is for Game 3. Voyager with no characters in the back pocket just got the Sylv. Force 4 going to be the pick. Stage you can probably get some pretty early kills on with some up air DI mix-ups. But also, that's a lot of flat ground for Wrastor to just tech chase you to hell on. Sylv also being a tech chase monster in his own right. But those platforms, especially that small top blast zone, can get you killed pretty damn early. Like the chase onto the platform, still able to cover it. The weak forward air. And the clap the other way, that was brilliant. Leave it to a Wrastor player to know how to find a kill out of every situation. And then, of course, leave it to a Wrastor player to die at 4. As that character just does not be surviving. Down air gonna buy Voyager a little bit of time. Here we go with the chase. Hal is gonna get parried. Great patience from Shotgun Doggy. Let's see what the punish is. Voyager right back in the driver's seat, though. That down air going to be giving up a pretty big advantage state, though. Jab reset. Going to get a big combo here. Double back air. Tries to read with the clap. Not going to be able to find it, but the burrow and the bite is going to take that stock. Voyager looking much more comfortable now. This stage doing a lot of wonders. Great parry, down strong. Maybe could have found a bit of a higher damage punish, but I don't hate it. Gonna mix up the parry timing with the Howl. Not gonna be able to find much more advantage state off of it. Here comes Shotgun Doggy off stage with the Nair. Great DI. Looking for that up tilt. That late Nair. Great DI on that. There's the down air. Just using Slipstream to try to keep this advantage state going, but this is kind of the part where Wrastor struggles a lot. You get to these percents where your kill confirms stop working, and you just need to find any damage you can get for like a stray forward air or up air kill. And this is where Sylv is going to thrive. It's a character with a lot of survivability, and there's the down tilt into the up air. And Voyager, what a way to answer back on that game 3. Spirit Tree going to be the pick. This is the stage that Wrastor gets to kill people at 4 on. Maybe slightly more so than any other stage. Except like Rockwall or Air Armada. You know what? There's probably a lot of stages that Wrastor kills people at 4 better on, but regardless, a stage with a really small the smallest top blast zone in the game, and then also those platforms getting you a lot closer to that side blast zone than you might like. But Sylv's up air especially is going to be killing people on this stage. Which, Sylv, a character that does not struggle in the damage department, but can struggle in the killing department. I don't even get to talk about the match. That string was beautiful from Shotgun Doggy. Ooh, bad DI on the down strong. Not the way you want to let up that momentum. We're getting a little bit of an advantage state going here. Love the chase all the way onto the other platform. Just a little bit too slow on that trigger, though. And here comes Shotgun Doggy with the edge guard. Love these jab resets, but that'll be the wrong way. Looks like there's a chance we might be getting to game 5 here. But honestly, not out of the question, especially if you jump right into that up strong. There we go, these up air mix-ups. Can't DI badly on any of those. You're going to die pretty quickly if you do. Great parry. Let's see what we can find. Here comes Shotgun Doggy. Gets the reset on the jumps. Not going to find the up air out of the dash attack, though. The trade? And Shotgun Doggy's going to win out. We're going to game 5 here. And Gates is going to be the pick. Already coming out firing on all cylinders is Shotgun Doggy. As there's the Howl's going to get caught. Voyager, great catch. Here comes the advantage state, but not going to get the jump for that down air that he may have needed to continue that. Now dash attack into the up air, gonna find the reset. F tilt, this is pretty scary. Voyager gonna find his way back though, looking for the up strong. Leave it to a Sylv main. They all love that move. I can't blame them, that feels good as hell to hit. Here we go, Clap, not gonna be able to find the stock. Ooh, just barely slipping out. Scrawl gonna take that stock. That's huge for Shotgun Doggy. You're getting into that percent where Sylva's just gonna keep living every hit and falling out of every confirm. But this is a great position to be in. And showing exactly why, but the mistech on the down air! There we go, here's the parry. What's the punish? Pedal wave into the side B. Catching these air dodges and the drift. 63% already. Forward air not going to kill. Committing to the back air, and here comes Shotgun Doggy. This may be the reversal opportunity that they needed. The chase down there, gonna open up Voyager. Drop up air. There's a parry. Scrawl gonna kill. No, not quite. Sylv, a pretty hefty boy. Oh, but the falls out of the down strong confirmed. Last stock for Voyager, but the up strong gonna bring us to an even last stock. 0-0. Here we come. Shotgun Doggy getting the first advantage state. That Nair 2 may have killed there. That's crazy. And this advantage state is just not stopping. There's the bite from Voyager. Say, do not SD right now. That would be tragic. Oh, the aggressive side B to get the reversal. There's the Howl down strong. Tech chase on the platform. The up air or up tilt gonna get parried. F tilt loses slipstream into the F clap, and Shotgun Doggy is going to take that game 5 last stock. What a back and forth set we had there.